husband is ending our marriage because we weren't intimate as often as he wanted. My husband and I have been together for 6 years, married for 3. We have had a very happy relationship, even he says so. We share a lot of hobbies and get along extremely well. We never fight, only have disagreements sometimes. We split the chores evenly, contribute to bills proportionally, and generally like doing all the same things for entertainment. What's the problem then? This doesn't sound like the typical Reddit post of, he's really great except for how horrible he is, because it isn't. He's truly a great partner and a kind, thoughtful person. The problem is a difficult but common one: sex. He wasn't getting it as often as he would have liked. And I don't mean we had a dead bedroom. We were having sex once a week. I was making sure of it because he had expressed these concerns before. When we started dating, I knew we were going to have mismatched sex drives. Mine is pretty low and has been an issue in some previous relationships. I'm pretty neutral on sex and could go months without it and be perfectly fine. And before anyone says anything, no, it isn't a hormonal problem. I've been to doctors, and it isn't because I've never had good sex. I have. This is just how I am. He didn't seem to mind in the beginning anyway. Over time, he seemed to get a bit more frustrated with it, so we talked about it, and as a compromise decided that sex would happen once a week. I could handle that much. And that's what's been happening. Until a few months ago, when he said he was still feeling frustrated and really wanted it every other day or a few times a week. I said I couldn't do that. That's why we went to once a week, because that's what I can handle. He said he didn't think he could be happy like that. After 6 years, it took you 6 years and getting married to figure that out. And here we are now, separated, him moved out. See, it was my house we were living that I bought before I met him. It's also my pets we were living with that I had before I met him. We had a happy home and a happy little family, no kids yet, but we were talking about it. Now half his things are in storage because he has a few hobbies that take up a lot of space, and he can't fit everything into the tiny apartment he had to get. He had to sell his antique car because he couldn't park it at his new place, and I wouldn't let him keep it here. He's also complaining about money now because I make more than twice what he makes, and I was paying more than half of the bills. I'm not sure if he started looking to date. I told him I didn't care if he did while we were getting the divorce going. I know he wasn't cheating, he was very loyal, so there's no other woman he had on the line already. I'm sure he'll sort it out and get settled eventually, but for now, he lives alone in a cramped apartment that doesn't allow pets with almost none of the things that he did for fun, getting no sex at all. All because once a week wasn't good enough. Are you kidding? Don't get me wrong, I'm taking no pleasure in it, but it's just kind of funny to me, like you picked this and now you're miserable. I've spent the last few months being devastated and upset beyond belief, and I'm starting to pick myself up now and realize how ridiculous the situation actually is. He's a really good person, but maybe kind of an idiot.